Ooh, that looks tasty. Welcome folks, today the Hungry Gamer is back with another playthrough video, and today we're doing a playthrough of Fate of the Fellowship, designed by Matt Leacock from Z-Man Games. And usually when I do playthroughs, this is something that is sponsored by the publisher. In this case, it is not. In fact, the publisher has let me hold on to this game for about a week and a half or 2 weeks or so, and then I actually have to send it back to them. But from the pictures I posted, there's been a lot of interest in this game, so I decided to post a playthrough video as well. Now, with that said, a couple bits of information. I am doing the official solo variant, and so what that means is, and you can't see my 4 character cards that I have off screen, but I have 4 different characters, and you'll notice Frodo and Sam are over here. Because what happens, and this is different than the normal game, is you go with your 4 characters, and whoever's first in line gets their 4 actions, Frodo and Sam gets 1. The next character you have gets 4 actions, Frodo and Sam get 1, and so on all the way through. However, on the other side, you get to share your cards and you get to share your tokens. Now you'll see the 4 cards I started with kind of right here. And I'm going to try to kind of keep them stacked there, so if you take a look, you can see what I have at any given time, because this fills up most of the screen. Now, talking about the quests that I have the omnipresent Destroy the Ring quest, which is get to Mount Doom with Frodo and Sam, spend 5 rings, and don't die. Then I have the other starting quest of Saruman, your staff is broken, where you have to basically get here and take over Isengard. And my initial draw setup added more troops there, so that's going to be quite hard, but that's what I have. And then I have 2 ones that I've never done before. And that's what these coins are here for. These coins are not from this game. They're actually coins from Red Dragon Inn, and I put them there just because when I am doing playthroughs and recording them, I'm talking and explaining, and often I miss details. So I've simply put those there to remind me of what I need to do. So first we have free Theoden's Mine here in Edoras. And what I have to do, as you can see, is as an action, a character in Edoras spends 2 hearts and 1 ring while at least 1 other character is present. If I do that, I get the troops back into the supply and a little bit of hope. And the other one is a Galadrial specific quest, because I'm using Galadrial and I've never used her before. And that is we have to turn Dol Guldur into a haven and get 3 elven troops there. However, since Galadriel has to be there, I can spend 2 rings in Valor or 3 Valor to do so. And that brings me to what characters am I playing? So I'm using 2 characters I've played before, or I guess 3 technically, because we have Merry and Pippin. I decided to use them because they get a lot of the fellowship tokens, or the friendship tokens, which makes it very easy to do the muster, and I like that. And also they can pull ring race away. I've also, my 3rd character is Legolas, who I've used before. He gets a lot of stealth tokens, which is very valuable for Sam and Frodo moving. And his sure shot ability is quite useful for kind of softening areas up. And then the 2 I've never played with before, my 2nd character is Galadriel, as I've already mentioned. And she's going to be able to use those stealth tokens to draw the unused event cards, which are right here. And the event cards are these pretty darn good cards like this that always do something good for you. And then as an action, she can kind of stack the fellowship deck, and then she can allow me to reroll dice in battle. And then Arwen is the other character I've never played with. And so she can muster in the green areas for free, which is always really good. When she prepares, if a character is in the region named on the card, I can also move a troop from my location to that location. That feels very situational, but nonetheless kind of cool. And then her give counsel once per turn when I use fellowship at a haven, which can't happen in a solo game. So in the solo game, once per turn, when I prepare, the card I discard does not need to match her region, and that is awesome. That is an amazing ability. Now, I tried very hard to figure out a way to get the Sauron's Tower dice tower somehow in the shot so I could use it, and I just could not find a way to do it. So instead, I'll be using an itty bitty baby little dice tray here. All right, so we'll get started. Just so you know, this over here, that is the extra event cards. So What I will say is I've played this game 6 or 7 times now, and I've won exactly once. So expect me to lose, especially with some quests here I've never done before, but we are going to give it the old college try. So first I have Merry and Pippin. And so first thing I'm going to do is use one of their actions to get a fellowship token. Oh, and I'm going to swing Tom Bombadil to the front here just so I can keep reading it and make sure I know what's going on. He can gain a hope. I'm tempted to spend that and just get the hope bonus right away. Actually, I am going to do that. So I often hold on to Tom Bombadil, which can either give me a hope or let me reroll dice, and I always regret it. So I'm going to go ahead and just spend that right away and gain that hope. Then for my second action, this is tough, because I want to move, but I don't have any stealth. But I feel like I need to risk it. So this may be, as I said, a very fast game. I'm going to go ahead and do my second action. I'm going to move, and I'm going to bring Frodo and Sam with me because I want to just kind of get them where they need to go. I'm going to move to here, and that's going to result in a roll of 2 because there's 2 ring wraiths. And that's going to be a loss of 2 hope. I'm just going to eat it. Then I will move once more, which puts me down to 1 action remaining. And again, I'm going to roll 2 dice. I'm going to risk it. And 2 more. I could spend, I'm going to go ahead and spend a ring and at least reroll 1 of these and maybe be okay. I was not okay. So that was all around terrible. This might be a super fast game. Oh, crap, that was bad. And I have 1 action remaining. I wanted to move. So my plan was I wanted to just kind of move all the way here. But now I can't do that. So I'm going to have to leave Frodo and Sam. And I'm just going to pop over here and be done with it. Now, Frodo and Sam, unfortunately, I've lost so much hope. I feel like I'm stuck here, so I'm not going to do anything with them. This is a terrible start. This will be a very fast playthrough at this rate. All right, we draw our first card, and you can't see it, but that's going to activate the red. So we're going to go from Dol Guldur to Erebor, following the blue line. So these troops follow the blue line to here, and then we look, and there are no more troops. That's all that they do. And the next one we draw is also going to be the red, and that's going to be near Harad to Helm's Deep. And so they move, and they're following the orange line, so we go here, and there's no more troops in the way, so that's the end of that. Oh, gosh. Oh, and I did not draw my 2 cards at the end of my turn. Okay, so I want to save that stealth for Frodo and Sam to move. And I know Galadriel needs to get some troops to do her quest, so I'm going to do a prepare and spend a Dale card for that to add a single troop here. Then I'm going to use the one from Merry and Pippin to get another one here. Then I'm going to spend her third action and move here. Whoops, that is Legolas. What am I doing? There we go. Those 2 guys come here. Then I will spend... Oh, if only I had a ring. If I hadn't wasted that ring! I'm going to move over to here. Wait a minute. Wait. No, I need 3 there and a haven. Yep, so... terrible choices already. I'm going to spend her final action, use her mirror, which lets me draw 4 cards and put them back in any order I want at the top of the deck. So I definitely want... Ooh, that's tough. So I know I want another sword, but I need that when I get back to Galadriel. Stealth is really good, so I'm going to put them back in this order. Then I draw... Nope, I don't draw 2 yet, because first it's Frodo and Sam. And they're going to move, and I'm going to use the stealth this time to not ruin everything. And move them to here. Then that's the end of the turn. I draw my 2, another stealth. And now I have what I need to take there when I get back to it. Then we draw our 2 cards. And this is going to be the top from Nirn to Erebor. along the blue line. So they move to here. They move to here. And these guys move to there. Okay, not bad. Now I'm on Legolas, and very clearly I'm going to use his first action to get a new token. I'm in Mirkwood, so I'll do a prepare action for this one here, which will give me another token here. And I can look at the top card of the Shadow deck, which I know is going to deal with this Nirn line and the purple. So that's okay. I don't have any friendship, so I can't recruit, but I do think I will move to here, and I will spend one stealth. I'll spend the card to remove one of these guys. Then Frodo and Sam are going to move, and there's no ring wraiths and no troops, so I don't have to spend anything. I draw my 2, and so I know first I have Nirn to Helm's Deep, and it's going to be the movement along the purple line. Oh, that's not Nirn. That's why I was confused. So these guys go to here, these guys go to here, and here, 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 no more. And then the second one is also the top, which is Rune to the Woodland Realm, which is just going to be that. Okay. Right now I'm just really kicking myself that I blew this here. Really kicking myself. So now we have Arwen. And we have some elves. She's in the Misty Mountains. But I can do a prepare. So I'm going to do a prepare with the Mordor card, because I can do that once per round, where I use one that is not in the same place, so that gives me that. Then I'm going to do 2 musters. Actually, I'm going to make it 3 musters. And hopefully I'll draw some more. Nope. I'm going to do 2 musters. I'm going to spend my stealth token and move all these troops across to here. Hopefully that's not going to bite me in the butt. Then Frodo and Sam are going to move to there. I'll draw my 2 cards. Got a ring in the Dale and another stealth, so that worked out okay. Our first card is again the top, Isengard to Helm's Deep, so that's actually kind of good. Because now I'll be able to bring Arwen eventually up there and maybe take that. But of course, Helm's Deep is in a lot of danger. So if I lose Helm's Deep, I'll lose 3 hope, which will mean I'm done. So I might want to consider right now, nope, I don't want to consider, I'm gonna spend for Frodo and Sam. They're not gonna move. I want them to move. I'm gonna spend one of these here for a muster action and put a single troop there. Oh, there's 2 troops there because one did start there. I knocked one away. So they have a little bit of protection, but not a lot. Then the second card is again the top when we're moving from Rune to minus Tirith, which would be here. Nothing, 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 nothing. So that actually worked out. Nothing happened. So far, our draws have been really, really good. Okay. So now we're back to Merry and Pippin. So very clearly my first action must be get one of these tokens. Now what I need to do is I need to find a way to get some troops to Isengard so I can take it. So I think what I'm going to do is go 2, 3, stop here. Oh, I can't get any troops there till some of them get killed. Ah, that's a bummer. Because I don't have any more troops until I get this quest done over here, which I'm getting there. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to do a fourth action and move here so I can get here and try to do this one, because all I got to do, I got to get 2 characters there, but with Frodo and Sam there, I can do that. Then as my next action, I'll move Frodo and Sam to Edoras. I'm going to leave those troops there, and I think if the cards are good to me, by the time I get back to Merry and Pippin, I'll be able to do this. Oh, wait, they moved. I can bring Merry and Pippin with them. Duh. So, as soon as the cards are good to me, Frodo and Sam can complete this. Okay, all right, I'm feeling good about this. Oh, and then Frodo and Sam, they're in Rohan. I can't do any of that. I think I'm going to have them do nothing because I think I'm going to wait until I get the cards I need. Because in theory, I could pull, all I need is 1 heart card and I could do this next turn. So I'm not going to do anything. Pull my 2 cards. So I have a Dale, Stealth, and Elrond's Foresight. So Elrond's Foresight. The current player reveals 4 cards on the top of the player deck. They may optionally add 1 of them to their hand, return the unselected in any order. And I think I'm going to use this right now in case I can pull a friendship card. I think is what I need to do. So I said I needed to pull 1. I actually pulled 2. So I'm going to take the Mordor card right now. And I'm going to have this Gondor card, then the Stealth, then the Skies Darken. All right, so that was a good round, and now next I have Galadriel, so I'll be able to take over this and get us moving. So our first card is going to be the bottom action, Near Harad. Is going to get a troop, and we move the eye over to Rohan. So I have to hope I don't pull another one with a bottom black. I did not. So we're moving from Moria to Erebor, following the blue. So only these guys. Oh, wait, we have... Oh, shoot, are those troops there already? Yes, those troops. Huh. Ah, because I brought all these troops there. So these 2 run away from me and show up here, and they will attack right there. But I can use Legolas's ability, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to use one of his stealths right here to remove 1 of these, which means I will roll 1 die against my 1 troop. And there's no Nazgul there, so nothing happens. So that was solid. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear, but I'm so... Y'all, this game is so stressful. But man, I really, really like it. Gosh, I like this game. So anyhow, we're on to Galadriel. And so I think I can do both. So I'll start with Galadriel. I'm going to do her quest first because I have 3 elves there. And I will spend 1, 2 swords, plus 1 token, and I will turn this into a haven, which will give me 2 hope, and I actually gain 1 additional hope. So now I'm not in super danger here. So now I've done that. Now Galadriel can do her nonsense. So I think what I want to do is I'm a little worried about this here. So I'm going to spend my second action to move back here. My third action to attack, I'm going to roll 3 dice. And because Galadriel's here, I can re-roll 1 of these if I want to. Wow, that's terrible. So let's re-roll 1 of these. So we each lose 1. And then for my fourth action, I'm going to do the same thing, but I can only roll 2 dice because I only got 2 troops there. And again, I can do a re-roll. So they lose 2, and I lose 1. But I eliminated them from everything, so that's good. Whew, gosh, I'm all stressy here. Now I have Frodo and Sam. And at this quest here, I have 2 hearts and a ring, like so. which will allow me to complete this quest here. So I get these troops into the supply, which is huge. Then I get to add 2 of these troops right to the board, like so, and gain 1 more hope. So, oh my gosh, I've gone from like this being a disaster to like really doing well. Now my next goal is I gotta get Arwen up here to Isengard and take that. And now I just gotta start banking rings and get Frodo and Sam over to Mount Doom. Ooh, I'm gonna say this and regret it. I might have a chance here. We get a Gondor and another stealth, which is good because now I'm going to start stealthing. All right, first card. It's going to be the bottom, 1 in Rune. And unfortunately, the eye is where Frodo is already, but there are no ring wraiths, no troops, so there's nothing to actually roll. Second card is also a bottom, another to Nirn. Sorry, another 1 to Nirn. And 2 Nazgul move closer to Frodo. So that one will move, and that one will move. So now I gotta get his butt out of there, which is okay, because now we have Legolas. First thing I want to do, get one of these. Second thing, do I want to do an attack there? And cost, nope, I don't want to do that. So I'm actually going to spend a card and just get rid of this guy, so I don't have to worry about potentially losing a haven. That's 1 action. Oh, it's not an action, not an action. So I'm going to go 1. Actually, no. I'm going to go 1 back to there. 2, spend the fellowship here to get a troop. Then 3, bring him here. And 4, come over here and join Arwen so she can take those troops with her. Then for Frodo and Sam, I don't need the troops, so I'm going to just move them. Oh, that coin I can move. I'm just going to move them to here. And then I may pause here in Minas Tirith for a bit. Yeah. Okay, now I know a Skies Darken's coming. That's going to be bad. I'll go over it. So there's my Skies Darken. I'll go over that in 1 second. And an area door. First thing, the shadow grows by 1, which means I move the number of shadow cards I draw up by 1, but for now it's still on 2 cards. Then, if the eye's in Frodo's region, which is not, bad things happen. Otherwise, it moves to Frodo's region, so it's just going to, whoops. It's going to move to right here. Then 3 troops show up in Dorwinion, which is dangerous because that means we got a pretty nasty army over there that I guess Legolas is going to have to get his butt over there and deal with. And then I take all of these cards, I shuffle them, put them back on top. But in there we have these 2 special cards, which I'm going to kind of spread out a little bit. And it means all the places that have been activating already are going to activate again. So this is kind of one of the more interesting things in the game, I think. So I did that. Now let's draw the cards. So first we have the bottom. Nirn. Oh, this is bad. Bad, 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 bad. And then we roll a... Oh, no, it's not bad. Because it's here, there's no ring wraiths and no troops. So that actually worked out. So I'm hoping actually for another one of those. We get a troop in Moria. And again, roll a search, but there is no search to be rolled. All right, now we're on to Arwen. So I need to get Arwen's butt to Isengard and take it. Now I don't have the swords, but so let's get her there though. So if I go take all these troops, go 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3, 3, and before I leave Lorien, I'm actually going to do a free muster right there and just get 1 troop. I'm going to leave it there. Because I can't take Isengard till I have more swords anyway. Actually, I'm going to stay here after that muster And I'm going to just go ahead and use her solo mode, get a ring token, because that's going to get me closer to letting Frodo and Sam win. And Frodo and Sam don't have the ability to do what I want them to do. I don't like them being where the eye is, so I'm just going to move them there. No ring wraiths, so they're okay. Draw my 2 cards. Haradwith and Gondor. So I got some rings, which I can get, especially if I get someone Minas Tirith. Okay. Not terrible, not terrible. We draw our first card, which is atop Dol Guldur to Erebor. There is nobody here, but following this line, nothing. And then Rhûn to the woodland. So I got to deal with that. That is on its way. Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out. So Merry and Pippin, first things first, get one of these. I wonder if I shouldn't take a bunch of these troops with me and try to deal with Helm's Deep. I think I should. So it was 1 to get the token, 2, 3. In my 4th action, I will do an attack with 3 dice. All right, so they lose 1, I lose 1, then we each lose 1. I'm willing to suffer that. That's not remotely the worst. And Frodo and Sam, let's see. So I guess I want them to come down to here and move through there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this card here to move them so I don't have to roll a search. And that is the turn. Draw my 2. There's a sword. So 1 more sword. That's what I'm talking about. Give me 1 more sword. Oh, well, I got eagles. So eagles will let me move a lot. And so I'll probably hold... Oh, well, let's see. So Galadriel's next. It doesn't say I can't take troops. So if I move Galadriel, she can take a troop. Her turn is next, but I'm still missing 1 sword, so that's not helpful. But I could move Pippin and Merry and have them take their troops to potentially take that later. So I'm going to immediately play this. Oh, and I forgot, there was a fight, so the eye was supposed to move to there. And maybe this is wrong, and Bree Woodward will tell me I did this wrong if it is. But it doesn't say they can't take their troops. So they're going to take all their troops and defend that. Ooh, but the problem is, are they going to Helm's Deep? Crappity crap. Oh, sugar. Nope. I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to actually send them all to Helm's Deep with that card. I don't have to use it right now, but I'm going to send them to Helm's Deep just in case they move, because I don't want to lose that hope. Oh, dang it! All right, so first we have a bottom action. 1 to near Harad. If Mordor is empty, deploy 1 from the largest group at a time. If the eye is in Mordor, recall 3 instead. So this is actually good. So 3 of these guys are going to make their way over to the eye. And that's great. That's going to make this a lot safer. And the second action is moving Nirn towards Erebor. So here we're following the blue line. It goes here, 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 here. Oh boy. All right, Legolas is going to have to deal with that nonsense very soon. Oh shoot, it's Merry and Pippin's turn. So moving them was dumb. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of a retcon because I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to leave everybody here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a capture and capture Isengard. My second action, I'm going to get another one of these tokens. And for doing that, we get a ring token. And we can continue on. My third action, I'm going to take all of them to here. And then my fourth action, I'm going to go ahead and move over to there, just in case they come after me. Frodo and Sam, unfortunately, can't get through there. I don't have an Ithilien card. So they're just going to stay there and wait because I need to get another stealth. Though I could use the eagles. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to use the eagles, move Frodo and Sam directly here. Then I have to move the eye here and roll a search. There's one Nazgul there, which means I have to roll one die. That is not that bad. Which, ooh, well, that's actually, in this case, that's actually bad. I have to recall 1 to Mordor. So I'll just pull one of these back. So when it comes to my turn again, I need to do a fight to get the eye out of there. Because now, if I can get one more, actually, if I can get one more ring this turn, I can win. Oh my gosh. Watch me just get a Shadows Dark and it's going to be terrible. A ring. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can do it. Maybe. Let's see what happens. First, we have a top, which is Nirn to Erebor. Oh boy. Oh, crap. So this is bad. Boom. That gets conquered because all these guys moved there. I didn't deal with it. Which means I lose 3 hope. That just made winning much harder. Oh, wait. That's not Nirn. That's not Nirn. Nirn is here. Oh, yeah. So it's still there. Oh, shoot. That's only 1 card. Uh-oh. Add 1 shadow troop to every stronghold in Mordor, the Drums of War. Well, that's not terrible. So now we're on Galadrial. Is there anything she can do to help? Oh, did I get my hope here when I took this? Because if I did, I'd be here. Shoot. I'm not sure. All right. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to do it. This is it right here. Win or lose. 2 tokens, 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. I can reroll 2 because I have Sam with me and I can spend these 2 friendships. Oh, I'm going to zoom in for this. All right, what? Oh God, that's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 I can't do. So I will re-roll these 2. That's a nothing. I have to suffer these 3. All right. I need this or this on both of these dice. No! Oh, do I have anything I can do? There's nothing I can do. Oh, dang it. Dang, I lost. Oh, that was close. Unless, of course, I didn't give myself my hope. If I did not give myself my hope for this, then actually I would be here. And then it's a glorious victory. But either way, there you have it, folks. That is a solo play with a couple of the non-standard characters, a couple of the non-standard quests. Ah, I'm sweating, y'all. That was so close. And I lost. Anyhow, there you have it, folks. That is a playthrough. You'll find a link in the description to my review of the game. I like it. It's really, really hard. I may have won this. I may have lost. If I forgot to give myself hope for this, I won. I don't think I did, so I lost, but it was really close. I probably could have held off a couple turns and then maybe gotten some more friendship there. Let me just check. No, I didn't have any friendship coming up next round. Yeah, so I would have had a Skies Darkened. So that was the play. I beat the right play. And the dice just didn't do it for me. But anyhow, I hope that's helpful to you in deciding if you're interested in this game. As always, if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, share, maybe become a channel member. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.